Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Infertility is a roadblock that many couples don't expect, and yet it's actually more common than we might realize. Here to talk about this tough topic, we have Dr. Dave Olive and Dr. Elizabeth Pritz. They're owners, co-owners actually, of Wisconsin Fertility Institute. Thanks for joining me today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I know that young women can struggle with infertility as well, but let's kind of talk about age and how does age affect a woman's ability to get pregnant?
Yeah, so this is a big deal. Our clocks really do tick. By the time women are 40, only 30% of us can create pregnancies with our own eggs. And by the time we're 43, only 10% of us can.
10%?
Yep.
Wow, and I think that's kind of tough because people seem to be starting families later in life these days.
That's true.
Is there a way to determine how many eggs that a woman does have left if they want to try?
Yeah, there is. It used to be tough. You used to have to come in on a very specific day during the menstrual cycle and have very specific testing that was expensive. It either involved blood testing or ultrasound testing, but today there's a cheap blood test that can be done anytime called an AMH, and it's very inexpensive.
That's amazing. I was doing a little reading, and they said by age 40, roughly 97% of your eggs are gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if most are gone, what is a woman to do? What can be done?
Yeah, so other than adoption, there are a lot of options. You can utilize donor eggs, and they can come from someone you know. They can come from an anonymous donor. They can be fresh. They can be frozen. There's also the option of donated embryos. And those are eggs that have already been fertilized. People are done with their family building after fertility treatment, and they donate these to other couples. And we offer all of these options at the Institute. In fact, we're the only center in Wisconsin that does.
That's actually what I was going to ask next is, you know, I hear about these types of procedures and options, but they seem so far away, I guess, and to think it's available right here in Madison. So amazing. It's nice to have that option, I suppose.
Yeah.
Talk about the egg donor and what are the benefits for
Yes.
them?
Yeah. Besides the financial compensation, which really is quite good, you know, it's a gift that you give to these families, and they've been struggling for years with infertility. You give that gift, you change their lives, and I think that's more important than the money for most of the patients that donate.
That is a pretty incredible gift.
Yeah.
It's a life-changing gift. And when I was reading about it, the struggles with infertility really can impact couples terribly and their marriage and a person's wellness in their mind, I guess. So it's
Absolutely.
It's a big deal. What about becoming one? How does a person go about starting if someone's interested in donating eggs?
It's actually quite easy. Somebody has to be between the ages of 21 and 30, and if there's a woman out there who wants to donate who's within that age range, all she has to do is call us. We will take care of it from there. We screen them. We look for their own history, their own medical history, their family's medical history, and by and large we catalog that information and then allow our patients to choose from the dossiers of each of the donors. So we don't exclude people outright just because they have a family history that may contain diseases, or in fact even if they have certain diseases, we allow the couples who are interested in that egg donor to make the decision themselves.
Interesting. So you keep a catalog so a couple that's considering this option of using an egg donor, they can review those options and choose
That's correct.
their donor?
In fact, what they do is they can come online. We actually give them a password. They go to our website, they go online, they look at short versions of each of the donors, anonymously of course. And then if they're interested in certain ones, they can come into our office and look at the more complete information provided.
Wonderful. Amazing. I assume same-sex couples can utilize this option too, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the primary way that they're able to conceive these days. Same-sex female couples, it's easy because either one of them can actually undergo donor insemination with donor sperm. But for male couples, it's more difficult. Same-sex male couples require both an egg donor and someone to carry the child. So a gestational carrier in addition to egg donation is required.
Okay. Unfortunately, we are out of time. So if someone's interested, where do they go to learn more?
They can check out our website or our page on Facebook, or they can call us directly at the Wisconsin Fertility Institute.
Very interesting, useful information. Thank you so much for coming in today and sharing that. Appreciate that. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll learn how to clear out our medicine cabinet and dispose of those unused medicines properly.